Creative perspectives, leave room and stimulate creativity in early childhood. How creativity arises, the case of Studio Hobby and Illustrious Lab Art Design Residency. This is a presentation by Letitia Barbu and Anne-Charlotte Hartmann-Braggart. Illustrious Lab is a creative research activity using a design-driven innovation approach. It builds on the potential of using co-creation to generate innovative and sustainable solutions with and through design and illustration. As part of the Creative Skills Week 2024, we are showcasing a program called Creative Perspectives, with 6 presentations available online in replay. The approach to creativity is too often considered in a discontinuous form, associated to specific practices or training. Rethinking creative and transforming skills means, above all, understanding how creativity arises and develops throughout life and the importance of its foundation in childhood for its affirmation in adulthood. The HIS-O program, proposed by the Department of Saint-Denis near Paris, encourages the creation and dissemination of artistic and cultural proposals for early childhood through the immersion of artists in nurseries. The experience of art and meeting artists, from early childhood, contributes to the blossoming, harmonious development and well-being of young children. This residency allows to awaken to artistic practice and to accompany children and adults in an original immersive narrative experience. Letitia Barbu, designer, and Anne-Charlotte Hartmann, creative strategist, proposed a textile creation playing on immersion and interaction using textiles called Fabrics of Emotion and Imagination. Studio Hobby is a research action laboratory which promotes textile education for children, through workshops in classrooms in public schools and trainings for teachers and fashion professionals. Using an action research methodology, the aim is to discover the world and build their identity through a sensory and artistic approach, and to design the power of clothes, their history, their manufacturing techniques and their social codes. Curiosity inhabits the young child, who eagerly considers the world around him. By observing his environment, the young mind explores, discovers and questions itself through the exploratory activities of everyday life in the face of any new experience. It does not only involve manual or artistic activities and is a constantly evolving skill. The process is more important than the result. In the consensual definition of creativity, different notions emerge: capacity, creative potential, and production of realization, creative process and product of this process. The creative potential can be found in and combined with a multitude of fields and not just the arts. Growing up, these activities are associated with more reflection, often developed and supported in connection with personal goals and leading to less common productions. These may be artistic productions for pleasure or activities and associated productions of people who have become experts in their professional field. If we return to the most common and popular definition of creativity, we can ask why, especially among toddlers, creativity rhymes with plastic arts, and therefore that this creates a bias of understanding and also that it limits creative experiences. The project has helped to create a dynamic. Starting with the children, we gently encourage adults to reconnect with their creativity, in a relaxed and more spontaneous way. The children were involved in the project from the first day to the last, from awareness-raising and fabric exploration workshops, to the textile painting workshop that allowed the creation of patterns that were then interpreted for the final creation, to the workshop for discovering the work and getting to know it. We also developed a booklet for the team to get to grips with the artwork, including suggestions for workshops around it, and original poems to experience, specially written for this purpose. Some parents have also asked if they could have a copy of this booklet. This residency reinforced our idea that textile education and access to creation for very young children and supervising adults, including parents, were essential links in cultural health. Indeed, the integration of art in the nursery space allows us to weave different links between people, to call upon their creativity, sensitivity, individual stories and talents that they share more easily thanks to the mediation of cultural references brought by the artists and the specific project they propose. You can learn more from the following websites and please don't hesitate to get in touch.